What is going on, guys? We are back with another video, and today we are doing London Bulldogs. It's the off-season, and we're technically live on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for this. I would say right now, but if you're watching the YouTube video, it's a thing, okay? It's going to be Monday. It'll be sometime in the afternoon. You'll be like, wow, he's live right now, he said. Let me go check. You're going to see I'm not live. You will leave a follow, obviously, because you're a great person, and then you'll leave till maybe later in the day when I could be live. Regardless, here we are in the offseason after a very disappointing loss where, you know, let's just say a Hail Mary happened literally on the final play of the game. It's be what it be. Obviously, we have some re-signings. We have some, I don't know what direct... Kemp? Hello? I am messing around with this guy. This guy's getting some cash. That's really not that much, but I'm going to... You know what? Here we go. Let's just make it... I mean, it's not fair, but this guy is my guy. He's my guy. All right? It's an okay contract for him. We could have got him for less, but he's my guy. He's Kemp. Who, like, what do you mean? Like, you know? Jermichael Finley decided not to retire, but I don't think we really need him. Dree Archer decided not to retire. I will give him a 1-year deal worth, like, $1 million. Better... See? This is why you overpay them. A fair contract is a 1 year, $750K contract. He decides it's not. Sweet. Kemp underpaid, but considering what was fair for the market, it's not that bad, right? Reggie Robinson, I mean, I'm just giving them the contracts they want, okay? I'm not, you know... There's some players I'm willing to, you know, pay a little bit more just to make sure we don't lose them, but some I'm not. Greg Guy. What a name. Love the creativity on the name, brother. That's sweet. 76 speed. Do we want Ross Blacklock, actually? We give Ross Blacklock a 2-year deal. I mean, it's not, you know, we're not going to get great names here often. What a name. Like, John Penisini. Okay. You say so. It's probably Peninci. I don't even know, dude. Whatever. Media question. What do we got here? Dree Archer's in the final year. Well, now we're screwed because it's going to be like, if you don't sign him. Yeah, exactly. Like... We'll just sign him in free agency. We'll try to, at least. We'll try to. 118 mil. That's a little bit of money. So free agency, not going to look too insane. You got some running backs here, though. Unfortunately, that's like the one position we don't really need. Clellan Ferrell, looking pretty good. Look at all the running backs. Ooh, Pittsman. Oh, he's actually not as good as I thought. I thought he was way... Why is he so slow? My man's as slow like a hoe. Gardening. Aiken didn't play super well last season, but he's obviously super young, high potential player. Bush, obviously, super young, high potential player. Scotty Miller, probably one of our most dangerous receivers on the team. I just don't think wide receiver is that huge of a need. Tight end, obviously, we're like literally loaded there. O-line is a direction I'd like to go, like left guard, perhaps. Defensively, I mean, Hudson was okay, but I don't know really where his potential, like what's his ceiling? It can't be that great. Holton Hill, obviously corners, believe it or not, are actually pretty solid. I don't even need a corner. This team's not that bad. It's just, like, we have players we could obviously replace, but I don't feel like we need to. We're not forced to. Like, well, I don't understand, you know? I just don't think we should go for a wide receiver. Maybe we find someone. Deontay Harris would be kind of slick for the return game. How old is... he's only 25 as well. You could actually slip him in the receiving game a little bit too, perhaps. Good deep route. Run after the catch. A little bit of durability concerns. I feel like Deontay Harris would probably like to join us because he'd get more opportunities to return kicks, furthering his legacy. Try to become like one of the greatest kick returners ever. So I'm gonna actually offer him there. Donovan Peoples-Jones could be a guy. Cedric Wilson, Van Jefferson, Riley Ridley. These wide receivers kind of trash. Andrew Washington. That just sounds like a political figure. Okay, he's not very good. Like, he's okay, but no traits at all. Literally none. What about running back? I mean, there's a lot of high names here, but no one we really need. We have King, we have Dillon. I mean, there's some fun names there for sure, but I just don't think you need any of these guys. Kalen Ballage might be kind of a player to bring in just for the hell of it. 2-year for Bo. Dree Archer said he wanted to play for a new team. I don't care what he wants, to be honest. Andrew Thomas is a free agent. Interesting. I mean, I suppose Andrew Thomas we should just pay, right? We're paying Andrew Thomas. Kamiko Toure. That's kind of a guy that would make sense to join the team. He's not bad, actually. He's pretty good. But we don't really need an outside linebacker, and he doesn't really have size to play two-way. Or two positions, I suppose. John Franklin Myers. This man's been reaching my... he's been in a lot of videos lately. I kind of want him. A big guy like John Franklin Myers could be... You know, we need to replace Mario Williams. We're offering him big money. He's not a huge name. He's a good name, but he's not a huge name. Yeah, this free agency class, as you would expect, is kind of trash. Who's this? Covington. Rashard Covington. He's not bad as like a run stopper. Don't really need him, though. Carter Coughlin could be a really good, like, backup piece. I'd like Carter Coughlin. Devontae Barkley. What a name. It's like, he's like, I want to change my name to something that just works in the NFL. Just want it. A couple of star development linebackers here, but no one kind of flashing here. Show me the tits. Yeah, I mean, I think next season is when you'd see some really good names, but as of right now, that's not the case. We should be set, speaking of, when it comes to next season. If we really want to go wild, assuming there is another season, which there should be after this one, we'll probably have a lot of options to make a play. This guy's not bad. I'll give him like a 3-year deal. Probably should give him a guarantee to make it at least, you know, somewhat realistic. Oh, I love AJ Terrell. Do we actually need him? I love AJ Terrell. I don't know why. We just don't need a corner. We just don't need one. It makes me sad. All right, here it is. Moment of truth. Do we get a damn name? We should have somebody, right? Oh, it's looking good. I don't know if that's even proof. Roland Archer, Coughlin Bow. Excuse me, Johnny? Well, I guess we have something to draft after all. So we get the pass rusher, Deontay Harris. We get our new left guard, Andrew Thomas. We get a backup, Lucas Wilbur. We get Cucked. We get a backup running back, Bo Scarborough, who could actually be the new fullback for all we know. Carter Coughlin, a backup outside linebacker. Dree Archer, who will be another kick return guy. And then Roland, another middle linebacker. We got a lot of linebackers, didn't we? Let's take a look at these news stories. I can't remember if we looked at all these or not. Oh, yeah, I think we did, didn't we? Newkirk, Heisman. I think we already knew all this, though. DB, Robert Brown. Okay, we'll think about that. Dom Williams, bad combine bench. I should have just said bench. A knock on McAllister is that he's not the same player in the fourth quarter that he is in the first. Some teams being scared off by that. So he has bad motor. Oh, where's our fellas? Because I don't see any of them. Yo, what is this draft? All right, that's it for the stream today. Like, what is that? Oh, you gotta take Dom Williams. They talk about him being the next great DB, and you know, was Newkirk like up there and I just missed him because he was so high? Yeah, he was. Okay. He's not very good in general, but obviously if he's X Factor, that changes everything. Robert Brown, the DB. They mentioned him being good, right? Oh yeah, Caver, he was mentioned as well. Do we need a safety, though? I mean, our free safety has kind of sold lately. Robert Brown. Well, that's kind of irrelevant. I would never trade up, especially with, you know, our picks. Look at this. We got it. There's got to be somebody, right? There's got to be somebody. McAllister, bad motor, probably DT, or combine skipper, scrambler. That's someone I got to take a look at. That's going to be fun for whoever drafts him. Oh, there's another Andrew. He's a man. As far as red goes, this is by far the worst I've ever seen. Daniel Carlson, isn't that the punter? Yo, this is pathetic. Owen Ramsey, 0-1 once the season starts. Got him, got me. Mid-second, Dalton could be something. Melvin Patterson, 6'1". We don't really need a wide receiver, but man, all the positions we don't really need are the ones that are kind of balling out. I haven't seen McAllister, by the way, so maybe he is an offensive lineman. But I mean, motor stuff could literally be anything. Like motorboat and your mama. What? Oh, here he is. Oh my God, he's filthy. He's a filthy boy. We gotta get him. Look at him. What do you mean, linebacker? Cornerback? Like, what the hell is that? If we sell on this guy, that's disgusting. All right, make the Browns better. Khaliki Hudson and Josiah Scott. to the Browns for pick 80. I think Hudson's definitely carrying that trade value because he's so fast and so beastly. So more trades. Mailata and Marvell Tell to the Bull. That's us, the Vikings, for pick 73. Rosas is a god. What is my De La Haye, my Donald doing? How is Mr. Destroying? 97 kick power, 75 accuracy. Ooh. Rosas looked really good there, did he not? Rosas is a monster here. I think meme time is over. Win time is now. All right, so we get Rosas as a very interesting move because he is leaps and bounds better than Mr. Destroying here. So just throwing information out there. It's going to be like how many hiddens we draft or something. Psych, almost simulated the draft. Let's take a look at pick number 1. That was the fakest laugh I've ever done, by the way. The Jets take Kroger, who was, top projector. Was Copper the guy? I don't know if that was the guy that was the Heisman winner. I'm not sure. Brandon Barnes. Decent bit of lineman going already. Hopefully the corner is still there at 29. Newkirk, that's the guy. 69 overall, but likely to be Superstar or X Factor. Could be a bust, but likely to be Superstar or X Factor. Robert Brown, absolute steal for the Chiefs there. Trey Young, Andrew Young. How many Youngs are there? 1 Superstar X Factor. I mean, this corner's got a shot, if we even land him. Daniel Carlson went to 20. We could have probably made that play. We'll have to take a look after this to see how good he was. Man, I don't want to sell on this corner, but I just can't trade up. It's a need after all the trades we've done, but it's not like make or break. Please don't, Miami. Thank you. So here it is. Obviously, you're going with the cornerback first. Caver could still be on the list, but Dom Williams, a 5'9", hopefully hidden development corner. And, okay, he is not, but he is a massive overall. I will admit, I was very surprised by this. I thought he was easily going to be hidden. But still, he's still pretty damn good, obviously. 91 speed, 93 excel, about where I expected. Pretty good man coverage. Press is actually really good for a smaller fella. 21 years old. Plenty of time. You'd actually maybe make the argument that because he's so young, that maybe the normal dev is actually a win. It might actually be. All right, let's go to the first pick in the second round. We do not have a pick around here, and if we want this middle linebacker, I think we should trade up. What's his mid-third? I would not be comfortable going any further past 10, and I'd make that argument for Caver as well, or Caver, whatever his damn name is. We could use the center. There's that, as far as being a bad draft, there are some very decent gems, right? Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. I almost just killed my sanity. All right, Philadelphia. Whoa, what is it going to take? Okay, we're going to give him this, but we're also going to give him a 5th this year, I think. Because that just wasn't fair. I don't want to give him a 5th this year. 5th next year, you can have him. I'm sorry, okay? I'm greedy. Do we take McAllister over Caver? Because I feel like we can get both. And I want to get both. I don't think we're going to be able to get both, though. We don't need the safety as much. Enrique McAllister. Literal cornerback coming in. Yikes on the dev. Yeah, okay, we're going to boost his overall a bit here. That's just not his speed. I'm actually going to look at Devin Bush / Devin White, and I'm going to, I'm literally just going to copy the speed and acceleration, because how is that 4.43 speed? That does not make any sense. I don't mind him being normal, it's just the speed doesn't make sense. The being normal or whatever it happens, and getting dev up's not too hard. Patterson does not look to be that good of an overall. Caver / Caver still there, dude. He goes to the Panthers. Okay, so got a lot of names to pay attention to here. Jenkins to the Bengals. Okay, so a lot of them are going around here. Let's take a look. What else do we have? Kevin Curley, no. Stewart. We don't really need a pass rusher, right? If we do, I'd say the 5th rounder is probably the guy. So let's move everyone up that we actually know we want to make a play on. So that guy, I don't really care too much. I do kind of want the guard. I'd be willing to take a shot on him. Is this... Yeah, this is the running back. We definitely want this running back. Don't really need him, but we want him. Juan McNair. That guy's okay, but I don't really want him too much. Nolan's on my list. Dudley Walker. Was that the guy? I think it was Randy Verrett. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't trade up for Caver, even though he's probably going to be really good. We've got some safeties here, and overall our safeties are actually pretty good. We're actually going to gain some value. I think we have 2 third-round picks, and we don't have anything for any time soon, right? In theory? Right end. Okay, so early 5ths are very hard to gauge. What a name, by the way. I actually like his name, Marcus Buckhalter. That's kind of sick. So we can actually get some value for once. That's pretty nice. 3rd-round pick. So this is all for next year's stuff, which could make for an interesting draft. But we might also be able to move down in this draft to gain more for next year anyways. The Raiders, the Saints, or the Vikings? The Vikings would be interesting. I'm doing it. I'm gaining a 3rd and a 5th next year from the Vikings. 105. That's pretty close to where we are now. We gain a 6th round. The Vikings are just trying to give us, you know, they just want to become friends, honestly. And honestly, it's working. It's working. 113. Tampa caught my eye. I can't lie. Now, hopefully the tackle's still there at 17. That's really what we can hope for. Draft board. All right, so the tackle's still there. We kind of need a tackle. This would be a hell of a freaking pick if he actually is hidden. I don't imagine this is going to be a good pick, though, so we're going to take him anyways. 69 overall normal. As far as where this team is as a squad, you might have a chance to start somewhere in the future, but as of right now, it's not really that good. Go to the start of the 5th. Running back's really not that big of a need. I mean, I don't think our draft was necessarily bad. It's just we didn't end up with any hiddens, unfortunately. Corner, I suppose, on the surface is the bigger need. I'm going to take the corner. Marcus Nolan, normal. I mean, about average. Probably going to be a backup safety. So I suppose even though we don't get Verrett, we get a different safety. Cordell Stewart, what a name. And then we're going to take another best available pick. Pat Stanford could actually be our only hidden. Not hidden. A little bit slower than I would have thought. He is a receiving style back. Where's his return ability? Maybe it doesn't show it. Oh, 90. I was about to say he looks like a good kick returner. It is what it is. Was it 86 or 87? 87 agility. Can I change direction? I can. 82 change of direction. There you go. Slightly faster. All right, let's take a look at some of the names we missed. Obviously, that left tackle was someone I kind of wanted as well, but I wasn't willing to trade up. What about Robert Brown? Normal development. So obviously he's taller, so he's built to actually play the number 1 or 2 spot, but you know, you compare him to the corner we got, and you know, our guy's literally the same guy pretty much. Carlson. Oof, man, I'm glad we didn't trade up for him. That would have been really bad. Anyone else in the first? Gio Fuller, we kind of looked at for a moment. He's really just like slightly worse Aiken. Obviously, we got our corner. What is this? 61 overall right tackle. That's not good. Polk might have been on our list. Can't remember. Yikes. Blanton. Okay. Mason. Owen Ramsey. Here's one of the guys we were going to look at. Once again, another normal development trade, which is just sweet. I'm actually going to make him hidden. We did make our guy star the last year, so we're going to be moving this fella to star for them. Just to keep it fair, right? Might as well. Dalton. Let's take a look at Mr. Alexander Dalton. So, Alexander Dalton, kind of similar to our player, but a bit slower. What abilities or traits did Enrique McAllister have? Okay, so he had some pretty good traits as well. Really good jumping. Does anyone remember his jumping? I should copy the jumping as well. It's probably cheating, but just to be fair, I'm going to put it at 88. I'm going to put it at 88 jumping. Where the hell is it? Okay, here we are. 88 jumpers. Caver's gonna be a superstar, and it's going to suck. Mr. Boston, very fast. Have we even seen a single in the wild hidden yet? I guess all the high overall players are trash. Here's Melvin Patterson, normal development trait. Oof, those traits are terrible. Did we even see a single? There's one. Daniel Groves. Don't even know if we had him on the list. I don't really care what his actual overall is, though, because I didn't want him. Caver. Yeah, I knew he was going to be hidden. Like I said, I would assume superstar better, but he doesn't really add anything to what we have, right? Like, he doesn't really add anything to what we need. And I knew he would have been superstar. I called it. All the people voting on it would have been, you know, if I decided I wanted the safety, would have had their thing, but obviously I didn't really feel like safety was that big of a need. Here's another guy, DT Jenkins. Man, this just was not a very good draft. It just simply wasn't. Here's the quarterback. He was the guy that skipped the combine. Paranoid sense of pressure. He's really just a Daniel Parks, but worse, so I'm kind of glad for realism's sake and just in general we didn't grab him. And then the Ravens with Buckhalter. This, for some reason, gives me superstar vibes. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do it to me. Don't give me those superstar vibes, just like Caver. Okay, it is only star, so it didn't really matter too much. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, that is going to be the off-season for our Bulldogs franchise. A lot of normal development players, however, a lot of potential, and I'm kind of excited for some players, specifically McAllister. Let me know what you guys thought of the draft in the offseason. I think we did about as well as we could. Next offseason is probably going to be really juiced in free agency, but obviously we're more excited about the regular season than the actual offseason coming up. At least I hope we are. Anyways, thanks for watching. Today was supposed to be a rebuild day, but my Elgato is messing up, and I got to convert a bunch of files and all that. It's going to be a nightmare. Hopefully I can get it solved for tomorrow. Will be a second channel on PK or Plays a little bit later today, and then maybe a stream. We'll see. You'll see in the community tab or the YouTube, upload, or just on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you're excited for the season like I am, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Once again, second channel PK Plays, twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streaming, which we should be back, if not tonight, for sure Tuesday with Bulldogs. So, yeah. Regardless, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video,